Whiskey Echo 6, Uniform Sierra November. Name here is Chris. Jim, I have a question on your audio. What are you doing differently this week than you did last week?
Recuperating from a cold.
Recuperating from a cold? Huh, that's interesting. Your audio was so clean last week, it scared me to death. Anyway, didn't sound like yourself. I believe Charlie mentioned that last week too when he was on the air. Anyway, all right, appreciate it. I'm just curious. I didn't hear the what I call. I didn't hear you breathing last week. Let me put it that way. I can hear you taking breaths this week. So, okay, just curious. I don't really need a radio check. I don't think. Everything looks good from my end, but I wouldn't know. My voice only goes from about 1,000 cycles up to about 2,500. After that is gone. So I'm on the low end of the spectrum. Thanks for the check. We'll catch you later. Have a good day. 73's WE6USN.
Roger, Chris. Come back slowly with your call sign, please.
Whiskey Echo 6, Uniform Sierra November, and I'm in Cleveland, Ohio.
Roger, Chris. And I have a mic preamp that is playing problems. I've replaced it since last wec, but this one is also exhibiting the same kind of thing. I'll set 0 in the beginning, and by the time I'm ending, my 0 level will be -2. So, and I'm all the way out on my output, so I have to crank my input up to try to bring it up. And of course, then I'm getting more compression than what I had originally wanted to have. Roger?
Roger, I was just curious. It was really clean last week, and I'm going, what do you do different? You know, I'm just curious. Mine looks good on the spectrum to me. I don't know, and I really can't tell. Just like I said, my voice is so low, it's in the lower. But anyway, yeah, we're running just for your reference, we're running a TS590SG with an MT60 microphone on a boom. Well, it's about an inch from my mouth, so. And all the settings are running normal. About 50% on the ALC and 30% on the compression. And I've got an equalizer pattern. This bloody thing's got an 18-band equalizer in it. It's a nightmare to set up. It's taken me a long time to get it to where it is. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't see anything unusual in this one, but you never know. So anyway, appreciate the time. Have a good weekend, and I'm going to slide back out of here and go get a fresh cup of coffee. WE6USN.
Roger, Chris. Well, I'll tell you some advice on that multiband EQ, and that is that we want to keep everything from 400 cycles to 1.4K flat. So all of those controls between 400 cycles and 1.4K, we want those flat. And then for the top end EQ, we want to go up to 2.6K at 4 width. And that would be the hinge point for the top end that we want to stress. 2.6K with a 4 width. And, wherever that takes you to get your top end nice and bright. And then on the bottom end, it's 100 cycles on a 4 width, and whatever you need to balance to the mid-range at that point. 100 cycles, 4 width, and then whatever intensity you need to balance to the mids. Roger?
Okay, thanks. I'll look at it. It's actually got one band is 0, the next one's 300, the next one's 600. It's an odd step on this Kenwood. But as of right now, everything 600 and below, let's see, minus 3 dB at 600, minus 6 at 300, and a minus 9 at 0. So I'm trying to roll the low end off to keep it from overdriving. If I go to anything else, let's see, this would be high band 1 configuration, and this is the current configuration here. So anyway, like I said, and this actually looks better on the spectrum than the high band 1. I don't know how it sounds on your end, but since you have never heard me in person, it makes it a little difficult to tell.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, where you are, I think, is better than that high boost one. And I was thinking that you might have a variable EQ, not EQ, but that you could adjust the frequency range of each of your equalizers. You know, like a parametric. Is that a Roger? But you don't have parametric, Roger. But
you don't have parametric, Roger. Roger. There's no parametric. It's just an 18-band equalizer. It goes from 0 to 5100. Of course, everything above 3000 is shut down.
Yeah, you don't want to shut that down too fast, though. You know, because there is content there. I have found 2.6 to be the ideal push frequency for top-end syllabic concerns, but you know, in the normal EQ, you get 1 KC, 2 KC, 4 KC, like that. So they just step over the magic number there. So I wind up pushing 2 and 4 to get 2.6. Roger. 4
to get 2.6. Roger. 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 Yeah. No, everything from 900 up is semi-flat within 1 or 2 dB of each other all the way across the board to about 3,000. Then it rolls off on the top end, starting at 3,300 and starts going down from there. So, yeah, it took me a while to figure this out and still playing with it, but I think I pretty well got it locked in, or at least I hope I do.
Well, it's very intelligible, and that's what it's all about: getting your signal from one point to the other and being understood. Although you're fighting noise and you're fighting 7 DX stations on top of you, you know, you want your audio to be perceived in the words. That's the magic thing, Roger.
Words. That's the magic thing, Roger. Roger, Roger. All right. I'm dry on the coffee pot. I got to go get some coffee. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself, and we'll look forward to eavesdropping next week. Catch you later. 7-3 WE6USN.
Roger, Roger, Chris, and we will be posting this recording up on YouTube by Friday. I'm sorry, by Saturday noon. Tomorrow noontime we'll have it posted. So if you want to hear your audio, go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will take you directly to this recording. It will be cut number 1 of a series of 2,000. So 73, Chris, and then we'll catch you later, sir. This is KC9VKV, and gosh, I see by the wall, there's a dead fly. It's an old story, but we got to get out of here. So let me say 73 to everyone, and hopefully those that participated would be able to hear their audio if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, and we'll have it uploaded by tomorrow at noon. So we will be returning now this frequency to normal amateur radio use. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor, Kilo Victor, clear.
Kilo Victor, clear.
73 there, Jim, W4 Oscar Yankee.
73 there, Jim, KB3 RDT.
Roger, Roger, 3's all. Catch you later. KC9VKV, clear.
Catch you later. KC9VKV,